Suzanne. So today I would like to show you how to collage to design a model figure. So first of all, you have to prepare a magazine cover, or if you have any magazine inside, there should be a lot of advertisements. So you can choose a model, but I would suggest you you better find a very big portrait like this one. That means the face is big enough, or maybe there's the body is chopped out, but you can still find some clothing here where you can extend your design afterward. So later on I will show you how we can collage and how to design patterns on this model. Okay, hello everybody. So here we are now going to create your own model figure. But before that, I would like to introduce to you what materials we are going to use today. So I believe that most of you should have color pencil at your home. So a pack of color pencil will be needed for you to do the coloring. And then you should have a cutter, scissors. And if you have some pattern tape at home, just like me, I think most of the girls, they like to use this empty tape for decorating their January or the schedule. So this is very popular nowadays. So you can use this kind of pattern tapes to decorate or make some collage later on. And if you don't have any pattern tape, never mind. You can still find a lot of papers or magazines or any newspaper that you think there's some patterns or there's some images that you think it is very interesting, or even there's some splash of color that you think it is possible for you to make the collage. So try to prepare as many as you can, so that when you do your collage, you can choose, you can mix and match to see which is more suitable for you to create a model. So afterward, then you have your covers ready, and then this time we just need to cut out the figure, and then some of the part we will remain it at the original part, and the other part we can create whatever we want, just like this one. As you can see that, you can see my model here. I just cut out the area that I think I want to remain it. And for me, I will choose the monotone because I want to create a great contrast of color between the collage part and the part that it is remained black and white, so that it can create a very strong visual effect. So you can see that after cutting it out, I have to also think about which part I would like to make the collage. For example, the head of the model, instead of remaining it, I just cut it out because I think it is a very good area for me to develop a more creative part. And for the clothes as well. And then now I'm going to show you how you can make the collage. After cutting out the model, just like me, so because of time, I just remove it like this, okay? Then you can place on your paper to the part that you would like it to stand on. And afterward, for the rest of the part, you can just develop. You can either just copy back the thing that you saw from the magazine. For example, the head of the model, I just roughly sketch the outline of it. And then for the rest of the clothes as well, I think that it's much more easier for you to copy the cloth. So you just need to find out those details and then draw it on your own one. So if you think that you would like to develop your own part here, so later on you can also think about adding or skipping some details in order to fit in your own creation. So after outlining the cloth and the hat, and I have to think about what patterns I would like to create here. So for the original one, I think it's too plain, and this girl gives me a very cheerful and a lively feeling. So I would like to create some patterns like sun or planet or universe that it is very sparkling, that give a very lively feeling to people. So I have to think about where to place those patterns. So in my mind, I would like to place the sun, just like her smile. So I'm thinking that this part is really plain, so I think that I can create a sun here instead. So I want to create a big one because this is the focal point of my whole drawing. And then don't forget the frame. So you can draw according to your own imagination. And this is the focal point. So I want the other half circle appear here. Instead of that is too big. So instead of drawing it big, I will create a smaller one here. So you can think about how to develop your own patterns. So this one I would like to leave it alone because later on I may add more collage here. So I will tell what I'm going to do. And the planet here, I will also think about maybe here I can get a star. With some lines here to create. So you can think about what details or what patterns that would appear in your own drawing. Or maybe here I can create the other one like this. So circle is the main elements in my drawing. So for you, you can think about what patterns or shapes that you would like it to be repeated appear in your own design. And for the hats, later on I will use the tape to do it. So now I'm going to use different materials for collage and also coloring. So for the tape, if you have this kind of pattern tapes at your home, it is very good materials because you can see that it is easy for you to create patterns and shape. So for the hat part, you can see that I'm using the tape to just create some strip here. And for me, I think I like the rough edge of those tape create. So some of the time I might not use the scissors to cut it that sharp. I would like to remain those rough edge here, up and downs, and to create a very raw and spontaneous feeling to my drawing.